Do I really want to peg him out on the line? Not really. Oh, he brought me the elephants. Oh, so things like putting the washing out when you're blind can be time to relax, actually, because I have to take my time and I have to feel what I'm doing, so it's actually a good opportunity to be quite chill, and I've taught myself how to be chill, otherwise I'll get myself feeling sort of exasperated because I can't do something properly because I've rushed it. So taking my time, because I need to feel my lovely bed sheet here. I need to feel where each peg has gone. And it's not a windy day, it's really warm. This will dry in no time. I'm hanging it like a sail, so any wind does catch. And even the clipping of the pegs is very therapeutic. And it's one of my favourite things to do every day. Arthur, where are you? Sure, I heard him. Arthur, Arthur, come on, good boy, good boy. No? Oh. So, the washing line is a blessing because we don't often have this kind of sun, and having to dry the clothes in the house is not so much fun, and brings dampness into the house as well. So getting all of, I like this dress, it's a very plain dress, so it's quite comfortable yesterday. Oh, good boy. Nice pillowcases. I'm thinking about how I'm doing it. I'm feeling for the edges all the time. I feel for the edges in all the clothes, and I know which way round they are then. And if I'm putting on a dress, I'll know. The bag's gone on the floor. I'll know that the back is where the tab is, like you would. That's the way that I do it. And this is the same fabric as the dress, so it must be the belt, so I'm going to clip it on so that I don't lose it again. So I'm thinking about how I'm doing everything, and it's relaxing, you know? It's the yellow towel, favourite yellow towel, well worn one. It's not a nice new fluffy one, because this lovely yellow towel absorbs much more of the water than a new fluffy one. And my family moan that new fluffy ones just don't dry well enough. Strange. So, with my fingers just always feeling, and it's like everything I touch, ooh, I'm learning about all the time, much more than just using my eyes, which get very tired very quickly. Oh. Arthur, Arthur, good boy. Okay, lovely. And I can hear the birds up in the trees, you know. And we've got more of these beautiful roses. There's even a little twin rose there, little rosebud coming through. They're so bright, so I can see some colours in the right light, not in all lights. I don't have much information with my sight, but enough for movement, colour. I can't read unless it's on my phone, it's zoomed up. These are the fuchsias. Let me show you this. If I can find some. This is very satisfying. Look, hang on, find some that pop. Can't find any. They're opening already. Nope. Hang on. can find some that will pop. I really like when they do. Do you know what I mean? No, they're not. No. So the gas builds up inside like that, and you get the pop. In the autumn you get berries on the fuchsias, which you can actually eat, edible fuchsia berries. They don't taste great. Listen. Yeah, I think I've popped them all. Lovely, beautiful. Alright, so we're talking about the rowing machine. Arthur came in, didn't he? So yeah, as I said, this is my little shed for all of my practical stuff. So the rowing machine I can use safely without walking into anything. I can just zone out a little bit while using it. Excellent for anyone who's got a visual impairment or disability, and it helps me keep strong all year round, rain, shine, winter, snowing, whatever. The only time I haven't actually used this is this week when it's been too hot. The cold won't stop me using this machine, but you know, definitely the heat will. So the rowing machine, excellent. So I've packed my crystals away. They're having a rest right at the minute. They're wrapped up in their box, and one of these days I will be opening the box of crystals, but they are resting right now. They are in here, and they will be opened after the rest. They've been cleaned with water, with Reiki, and with white sage incense. The proper white sage leaves made into bundles. So they've been cleansed, having a rest over the summer, ready to come out in September when the energies change and we need extra protection from the crystals in our rooms. As I said, the energies change and we just need to protect our spaces, keep them our own, as spiritual activity definitely does increase in, maybe I'd say, the end of September, and it always does every single year. Those of you who are interested in spiritual aspects of life, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Right, so what does Arthur bring me? I'm not sure. So yeah, this is my nice peaceful spot. And you can hear the birds here. It's really nice and calm. So you know, we could probably go out into the gazebo here if you like, and I'll show you that one. All right. And we can sit together here if you like. I've got my lovely blue yoga mat, and the gazebo is very chill. Right, and we can just sit together. And do some breathing. We're next to a main road, but there are trees separating from the main road. We can do some breathing, full breathing. And we can start to work with the energy that we receive from all of the surroundings. So whatever energy you're receiving from your surroundings, you can bring your energy through your core. So we're talking core chakras. So we have the crown chakra, we have the third eye chakra, we have the third eye and the heart. Move down to the solar plexus and the root. You can point the toes, you can sit cross-legged, and you can really stretch backwards. Put your hands behind your back. Give your hands a rest. What's it like not to use your hands for a little while? Tuck them behind your back. What's it like not to use your hands? Just give them a break. Really stretch. your clavicle, your shoulders. Really stretch. And then relax. And you can bring your knees up to your chest, like butterfly wings. And you can point your toes. And you can move forward and rock backwards and forwards. And then you can relax your legs, putting one out at a time. And the other out. And you can breathe because you can, can't you? And you can breathe because you can. And you can stretch forwards with me. And I can stretch forwards until I can touch your toes. And you can touch your toes. And I can put my hands out forwards until you can touch my hands. And I can touch your hands. And I can cross hands over until I can touch your hands. And you can touch my hands, just like the touch. Touch and touch. And touch my hands. And when we touch hands, we're exchanging something special. Just touch. Just touch. And that's all it is. It's very, very meaningful. You just touch my hands. And I'm catching some sunshine for you. There you are. Giving you some sunshine. And breathing. And you can breathe because you can. And you can catch some sunshine. And you can put your hands. And you can send me the sunshine back again. And then we have the sunshine coming to me. And my sunshine going back to you. And you can breathe because you can, and I can breathe because I can. So we're breathing together, and we're stretching together, and I can reach down and I can touch your toes as I lean forwards, and you can touch my toes as you lean forwards. And I can put sunshine through your toes and through your feet and up your legs because I can. And you can put sunshine through my toes, up my feet and up my legs because I can. Hello Arthur, good boy. And he's full of sunshine today and shaking. Wonderful. And these things are the life force that we call the universal life force. And the crossing of the legs and the putting together of the palms gives thanks for this. And when you open your hands like this, like an orchid, we're accepting more of this universal life force and the sunshine and the good energy and the breath that flows through our life that we have in your body, in my body. We breathe this through. And we're smiling with it. And we're listening and relaxing and leaning back and stretching into it and growing into it every second of our breathing life. Breathing and living and breathing and living. Hello Arthur. What is it? I'm trying to be serious. Okay. What is it? Arthur? You're a good boy. All right. Giving thanks for Arthur. Putting the hands together with sunshine in them. I'm feeling the breath in your hands, reminding yourself you are living, you are breathing, and the breath that you have is so pure. It gives you the life that you need. Breathing that through. I'm exchanging this with you as I let you touch my hands you touch my hands. And I'm touching yours as you reach forwards as far as you can. I'm clenching my hands, turning them around. You can do this too. And then pushing my palms towards you. Letting you have some of this beautiful sunshine, bringing it down, letting you have more and more and more. You can have as much as you want. Arthur's going round and round in the leaves. Bless him. More and more sunshine. That was really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I'm going to show you Arthur. Hang on. There you go. Some flowers for from the garden. And I'm going to make some coffee. Now attempt to find the milk. Wait for it. I'm going to push down the plunger. Ready? Oh. That's not going down. I think there's a little, yeah, these are holes. You can feel those by the spout. It needs to be lined up. That's it. Okay, so we should have coffee to line that up with the cup. Nice cup of coffee on a Saturday morning with the flowers. Good. And I'm going to attempt to light the candle today. And I've just dropped matches on the floor. And more. You never get anything 100% when you're visually impaired or blind. And I don't think that's even going to... Oh, dangerous. It might just burn down. Let's see what happens with that. I certainly can't put my fingers back in there. Has that lit? Let's see. Not sure where the wick is. So these massage candles take, I'd say, 10 minutes for the soy wax to actually warm enough to be able to pour it out of the jug. So it pours out of the jug onto your hand, and you can really use it as a massage oil. Nice coffee. Nice coffee there. Let's see what's happened with it. Has it actually lit? I think it has. I'm not sure. So it's actually one of the best moisturising creams I've ever had. And with the heat of it, it really does get your hands nice and moisturised. Okay, so let's have a look at this candle. I think it has actually lit. It's really bright, so I think the match is still burning and the wick has lit. Good. Okay. Good. Okay. So breathing and breathing and breathing down with your shoulders down, breathing down, pushing your feet, toes first, into the ground, preferably with bare feet, stretching the arches, thinking about your heels and your Achilles tendon, stretching your Achilles tendon down, and pushing your heels into the floor, stretching the arch of your foot and pointing your toes. Breathing in through your nose. And then my hand goes out to you today and just touch and send sunshine and sparkles. Sunshine and sparkles to help you get through the minutes and the hours, and the ticking of the clock, with a breath and a smile and excitement and magic of creation, 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 and creating new things that only you can do. Only you and nobody else, because you're so exciting and magical and incredibly powerful. Get creating today and relax. I can smell burning. I think it's all right. Shall I see if I can pour some of that? Hang on a sec. Hello, Arthur. Oh. Shall I see if I can pour some of the oil? Hang on. Into my hands. Is it going to pour? Blow out that and now pour. It's way too hot. Yeah. So that's hot. I think I'm supposed to not knock everything over. There we are. Rose massage oil. Beautiful. You've got flowers over your face. There you go. There you go. That was hot. Oh. Yeah, be careful of burning your hands, won't you? If you have soy wax massage candles. Probably because I was burning the match and the wick at the same time. There you go. Beautiful. Thanks for joining me for coffee today. It's been brilliant. Come again soon, won't you?